Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Pauline Verzosa. President Bongbong Marcos condemned China's policy of arresting foreign nationals trespassing their claimed territories in the West Philippine Sea. The Chinese government tasked their Coast Guard to detain trespassers for up to 60 days starting in June. This regulation was announced days after Atenito's successful civilian mission to Scarborough Shoal. PBBM assured fisher folks in the West Philippine Sea the government will protect them from this move by China.
I do not talk about operational details, so you will leave it to us. But the position that we take is that that is unacceptable, and we will take whatever measures to always protect our citizens.
Marcos also ordered an investigation into the alleged wiretapping of an army official by the Chinese embassy. Recall the Chinese embassy claimed that they have the audio recording of their discussion about the so-called new model in the West Philippine Sea with former AFP Western Command Chief Alberto Carlos. Marcos still insisted this conversation did not happen.
If it does exist, it's in the possession of the Chinese embassy and the Chinese government. So until they release it, it becomes harder and harder to believe and to accept that there was an agreement.
A security analyst weighs in on China's new policy to detain those it deems trespassers at sea. Chester Cabalza, founder and president of International Development and Security Cooperation, says this is Beijing's response to the successful civilian mission of Atenito coalition in the West Philippine Sea. He adds that more civilian mission will be a concern for China.
Well, this is a reaction to the successful flotilla of our civilian forces in the Scarborough Shoal. And it shows China's preposterous movement right now. It's a question of, are they afraid of our people power? Is this a tactic to intimidate us also?
According to Cabalza, the Philippine government should protest China's trespassing rule in international courts.
I would suggest that our government will have to protest on it and elevate this new domestic law of China to the international courts, because there will be contestation of domestic laws. We have been using our own domestic laws in our own territory.
Two Chinese warships arrived in Cambodia on Sunday to participate in the largest joint military exercise between the two countries. The 15-day military drills will focus on land and sea operations and will involve over 2,000 personnel from both China and Cambodia. Chinese Ambassador Wang Wentian highlighted the ironclad friendship between the two countries. He also emphasized the drills contribute to regional security. The United States, however, has raised concerns, particularly regarding the expansion of a Cambodian naval base on the Gulf of Thailand believed to be intended for China's use. Beijing denies such claims, stating their military presence promotes friendship and cooperation. Taiwan's new president, Lai Ching-te, takes office today, succeeding incumbent President Tsai Ing-wen. Lai is expected to continue Tsai's approach of balancing an unofficial alliance with the United States, as well as maintaining peace with China, which claims Taiwan as its own territory. Despite political gridlock, Lai aims to build on Tsai's domestic reforms. However, with Lai's Democratic Progressive Party's loss of legislative majority, it will be a challenge for the new president to pass key legislation, including national defense budgets. Tsai, Taiwan's first female president, leaves office with high approval ratings. She will also be remembered for defending the island's sovereignty, legalizing same-sex marriage, and modernizing the military.
未来新政府会延续蔡英文总统领导的政府，继续推动国安的工作。
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Pauline Berzosa. The Interior Department has recommended putting Bamban Mayor Alice Guo under preventive suspension. DILG Secretary Benhur Abalos says there are findings of possible illegal acts on the part of Guo. He adds that the suspension would prevent any influence on the continuing investigations. Recall that senators questioned Guo's citizenship and her alleged connection to Pogos. President Bongbong Marcos said they have also launched an investigation into Guo's identity. PBBM also made a statement after Mayor Guo posted their photos online.
That proves nothing. You know how many pictures I take during a campaign? Siguro 1,000 sa isang araw. Lahat naman humingi ng selfie, hindi mo namang hinihindi yan. So, doesn't really mean anything. We have been investigating the now defunct Pogo installation. Hindi namin tinignan, it never came up. Hindi lumitaw yung issue ng citizenship, ng all of these things that came up. So yun ngayon ang tinitignan natin.
Pag-asa forecasted cloudy skies and rain showers across the country, but at least 36 areas will experience danger heat index today. A shear line is predicted to bring overcast skies and scattered rain showers to northern Luzon, especially in Batanes. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will also see isolated rain showers and thunderstorms due to the influence of the easterlies. And it is most likely to occur in the afternoon or evening. However, more than 30 areas will likely to experience danger levels of heat index. The highest heat index could be felt in Dagupan City, Pangasinan at 46 degrees Celsius. Bacnotan, La Union, and Iloilo City could experience 45 degrees Celsius heat index, while the Ninoy Aquino International Airport in Pasay City could reach 44 degrees Celsius. A slight decrease in dengue cases nationwide. DOH says that this is attributed to more frequent isolated thunderstorms and rain showers. From March 24 to April 6, cases dropped from 5,380 to 5,211 in the subsequent period of April 7 to April 20. But from April 21 to May 4, DOH sees a 30% decline with 3,634 reported cases. Despite the decrease, DOH urges caution as late reports might alter the current figures. Dengue, a mosquito-borne virus, often presents with high fever, severe headache, and muscle pain, with severe cases potentially fatal. With this, Health Secretary Ted Herbosa emphasizes the importance of eliminating mosquito breeding sites and using protective measures to sustain the decline in dengue cases. All the San Miguel Beermen are now 2 wins away from returning to the PBA Philippine Cup Finals after beating the Rain or Shine Elastic Painters in Game 2 of the semifinals last night. The Beermen banked on their offense with the Kraken, Junmar Fajardo taking charge with 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. Rain or Shine tried to keep SMB at bay in the first half, but the Beermen unleashed a 19-2 run heading into the final quarter. The Beermen took win number 2, dominating the Elastic Painters 106-89. Meanwhile, in the first game of the semis doubleheader, the Meralco Bolts equalized the series after upsetting Barangay Ginebra San Miguel in Game 2, 103-91. Alain Maliksi provided a spark for Meralco after tallying 25 points. Ginebra's Christian Stan Hardinger exploded with a career-high 41 points, but it wasn't enough to give San Miguel game number 2. Game 3 of the series will be on Wednesday night. And Filipino Olympic pole vaulter EJ Obiena secured another gold medal at the USATF Los Angeles Grand Prix on Sunday, just months before the 2024 Paris Olympics. Obiena dominated the event by clearing 5.80 meters. Norway's Simon Guttormsen finished second with 5.70 meters. This victory marks Obiena's third pole vault championship this year. Recall that in February, Obiena won gold medals at the Memorial Joseph Gasparak Indoor event in Croatia and the ISTAF Indoor 2024 in Berlin. Graduation season is also gastos season, but in Marikina City, everything is free from graduation fee, graduation picture, and even the toga. Para bigyan ng muka ang balita, Mobile Journal, Evan Tarinque.
Uy! Graduation season na! Handa na ba ang inyong mga toga dito sa Marikina? Handa na dahil walang singilan ng graduation fee dito.
Gagraduate na lang. Marami pa kailangang gastusan. Mula sa renta ng toga, bayad sa picture, at syempre, ang graduation fee. Pero dito sa Marikina, no worries na diyan. Sagot na kasi ng lokal na pamahalaan simula pa noong 2016. Kaya kahit paano, menos gastos na iyan sa mga magulang. Gaya ni Nanay Jenny, na dalawa pang sabay nag-graduate.
Kaya ang laking tipid, ang saya-saya namin dahil dalawa, libre pa. Yun, wala nang problema.
Pero paglilinaw, para sa mga graduating public elementary at high school students lang ito
Para bawas na sa isipin, iniisip ng ating mga magulang at mailaan na lang yung kanilang matitipid sa ibang mga bagay.
Ang mga toga at iba pang sagot ng LGU, kuhain na lang. O diba, no hassle talaga. And speaking of matipid, ang mga gastusin dapat sa graduation, ginagamit na lang yan ng ilang pamilya sa pag-celebrate. Reward para sa mga paghihirap na tiniis at pinagdaanan ng kanilang mga anak.
Pwede mo siyang ipanggastos, pambiling bigas, pambiling ulam, pangkain pagkatapos ng graduation kung sakali.
Ang graduation talaga sineselebrate yan kahit na sino. Isa kasi niyang malaking achievement na pinaghihirapan makamit. Mobile Journal, Ivan Tarinki po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.